Could 2025 be the year that defines Kyle Shanahan's legacy with the 49ers? After a tumultuous 2024 season, fans are left wondering if the team can bounce back, or if this is the beginning of the end for Shanahan in San Francisco. Rumors are swirling about potential roster changes that could reshape the future of this storied franchise. Stick around as we dive into the latest developments and what they could mean for the 49ers' road ahead. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay updated on all things 49ers. 2025 is shaping up to be a pivotal year for our San Francisco 49ers and head coach Kyle Shanahan. After a brutal 2024 season, where we faced the fallout from last year's Super Bowl heartbreak, it's clear we can't afford another disappointing campaign. The question on every fan's mind is, can Shanahan turn this ship around, or are we witnessing the end of an era? Let's be honest. This past season felt like a train wreck. The team struggled to find its identity, and the once promising roster appeared to be lost in the shuffle. But let's not forget the remarkable transformation Shanahan and general manager John Lynch have orchestrated since taking over in 2017. They inherited a mess, and despite the ups and downs, they've built a competitive team that has tasted postseason success. It's hard to ignore that if a few key moments had gone differently over those 5 seasons, we might be talking about multiple championships instead of missed opportunities. However, as passionate fans, we can't ignore the mounting pressure. The calls for Shanahan's job are coming from a vocal minority. But if we have another lackluster season in 2025, those voices will grow louder and more justified. It's a fine line we walk as supporters. We love what Shanahan has done, but we also crave results. The reality is, if next year mirrors this uninspired performance, we might have to face the uncomfortable truth that maybe, just maybe, the Shanahan era has run its course in San Francisco. But let's not write off that possibility just yet. There's a chance 2024 was a blip, a rough patch in an otherwise promising trajectory. After all, if a few plays had gone our way, we'd be talking about a team that could have easily been sitting at 10-4 and in control of the NFC West. That's a testament to the talent we still have on the roster, even if it feels like we're in a down year. Shanahan has shown resilience before. Remember the 2020 season. After a dismal start, he managed to right the ship and led us to the NFC Championship game. Can he do it again with a group of veteran leaders who have faced challenges both on and off the field? It's a question that weighs heavily on my mind. Are those leaders still hungry for success? I want to believe they are, but it's hard not to wonder if the fire is still there after everything we've been through. The Devondre Campbell situation could be an isolated incident, but it does raise questions about the locker room dynamic. Has Shanahan lost the connection with his players? Or can he reignite that passion and drive we need heading into 2025? It's a make-or-break situation, and as fans, we have a major stake in this outcome. The emotions are running high, and we need to rally around our team to push through these tough times. So, what do you think? Is this the right path for Shanahan and the 49ers? I find myself feeling torn. On one hand, I believe in the vision he has for this team. But on the other, I crave the results that have eluded us for too long. I want to hear from you, the faithful 49ers fans. What are your expectations for next season? What frustrations have you encountered along the way? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Jerry Rice recently shared his thoughts on Brock Purdy's impending contract situation, and as a die-hard San Francisco 49ers fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and concern. With the 49ers set to begin negotiations with Purdy after this season, the stakes couldn't be higher. Rice believes Purdy is aiming for a contract on par with Dak Prescott, who currently tops the league with an average annual salary of $60 million. Honestly, that's a hefty sum, But can we blame Purdy for wanting to cash in after 3 years of being one of the league's lowest-paid players? Purdy, drafted last overall in 2022, has been on a rookie contract, and now it's time for him to get his due. Jerry Rice pointed out something crucial. If the Cowboys gave $60 million to Dak Prescott, Brock is likely going to ask for the same. That's a bold statement, but it makes sense when you consider that Purdy has already led the 49ers to the Super Bowl, a feat Prescott has yet to accomplish. So is it time for the 49ers to step up and pay their quarterback what he's worth? Rice also emphasized that Purdy's development hinges on the 49ers maintaining a strong supporting cast around him. This is vital, especially as he moves away from that rookie contract that allows teams to build around a rookie quarterback without breaking the bank. The pressure is on for the 49ers to keep surrounding Purdy with talent, especially now that he's likely going to demand a big payday. It's been a tough season for Purdy with injuries impacting the team and his performance dipping compared to last year's record-setting season. He's thrown for 3,174 yards, with 15 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, completing 65% of his passes. While those numbers are respectable, they don't quite match what we saw from him last year. Rice candidly admitted, "It hasn't been a Brock year," and I can't help but agree. However, he also pointed out the inevitable excuses that often come up, like injuries. And I'm tired of hearing them too. Every team faces challenges, and great teams find a way to overcome them. As we approach the final 3 games of the regular season against the Miami Dolphins, the Detroit Lions, and the Arizona Cardinals, the 49ers need to rally. These matchups are crucial, not just for playoff positioning, but also for Purdy to prove he can lead this team through adversity and deliver when it counts. The question remains, will he rise to the occasion, or will we see more of the inconsistent play we've witnessed this season? Now let's talk about the implications of these contract negotiations. If the 49ers decide to invest heavily in Purdy, it could reshape the entire roster. We know that paying a quarterback big bucks can limit the team's flexibility in signing other key players. This offseason will be a turning point. Do the 49ers commit to Purdy, or do they explore other options? And honestly, I'm a bit torn here. On one hand, I want to see the team invest in Purdy because I believe in his talent. On the other hand, can they afford to give him that kind of money without sacrificing the depth that makes this team competitive? What do you think? Is investing heavily in Purdy the right move for the 49ers? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe he's worth the big bucks? Or do you think the team should explore other avenues? Let's get a conversation going. As we look ahead, it's clear that the decisions made in the coming weeks will have lasting impacts on the 49ers' future. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. And remember to hit that notification bell so you never miss any critical news. The future is bright, but it's also uncertain, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds.